Hello, my name is Cooper Bonsteel, and this is a video that documents my use of the 7-14-28 process for the Thomas Jefferson Bicentennial Scholarship Workshop assignment. The daily process that I observed was tying my shoes, which is an everyday task that seems like it can't be more improved than it already is, but I know it can, and that's why I chose it. First, I made a list of 7 steps that it would take to tie shoes. These are the basic steps, which can easily be expanded upon, so now I'm going to double it and make it 14 steps. Finally, I'm going to double that list again and turn it into 28 steps. This is when I will fully be able to see all of the problems that might be hidden underneath the process. Some of the things I noticed during the process of observation were the constant need to hold the laces firmly, having to stop the laces from becoming untightened, and the frequent necessity of using both hands to tie the shoes. Those needs would make it very difficult for someone with hand arthritis or just disabilities in the hand in general to be able to tie their shoes. As a result, some of the questions I was presented with while documenting the steps were: do both hands absolutely need to be used to tie shoes? Is holding the laces tightly an absolute need in the process? And how would someone with a hand disability struggle while tying their shoes? The last question I asked was, is there already a solution to these problems out there? So I did some research and there were, but they all eliminated knotting and loops entirely, which I wanted to keep. Then, I did some testing. I wrapped my hands in duct tape and attempted tying my shoe with my dominant and non-dominant hand, using the results to frame my design on. I found that in cases where I wasn't using my functional dominant hand, tying my shoe was almost impossible to do. Keeping these constraints in mind, I developed a possible solution to make shoelaces that can be used universally. My prototype utilizes the back component of a baseball cap to have a quick male-female connection that would be easy for those who would usually have trouble knotting laces. There also are permanent loops at the end of those connectors so that there is no trouble of trying to hold the loops tight while knotting. This design succeeds in solving the problem for someone who wouldn't be able to create loops, hold the laces tight, or use both hands in the process of tying your shoes. The 7-14-28 process was actually really helpful because it helps someone like me, who for tying shoes is an everyday process, notice the problems that I would never come across. It also helped me notice the importance of certain steps. If you were to alter a step or take it out entirely, it could negatively affect the next step or the whole process entirely.